I'm Bill Pollock, Sports Director for Missouri Net. You're never too old to learn something new, and in my case, I wanted to try hunting. So the folks at the Missouri Department of Conservation helped me along the way, and I bagged my first deer and hunted ducks. Now I'm going on a turkey hunt with a father and son team who has been hunting wild game for decades and loves sharing their knowledge of this sport. Well, we're out on the range getting ready for our turkey hunt, but before you go out and start to hunt, you've got to make sure that you've got everything patterned and that you're ready to go with your firearm. So Kyle, tell us about what we've got.
What we're going to do today is pattern our shotgun. So we're going to try a couple different loads because every shotgun shoots a different shell, a little bit different. So we want to know, we want to pick the shell that holds that tightest pattern. What you want to do when you pattern a shotgun is going to be sight selection. You want to get a good spot with a good backstop so that when you shoot the target that your shot's going to stop. You want to shoot from the distance you think you're going to shoot the turkey, which is an average of 30 yards. If you get too much closer, your pattern is going to be so small that you're going to have to be right on. Safety on.
Safety's on? Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
You got a good pattern on all of them. This one's not as tight, but you got more in the kill zone.
Yeah. Yep.
We're going to pretend this is the turkey's head.
Okay, yeah.
Here, you really want about 250 pellets in that bird.
All right, Kyle, so we've got our vest, we've got our decoys, got the patterning on our shotgun. We're ready to go now, right? What's next?
I generally wear camouflage top, camouflage pants, but what I also like too, and what it helps break up your outline a little bit, is what we call it's leafy wear. It's just a light outerwear. It's you slip it right over the top of your camouflage. It gives you this, it breaks your silhouette up a little bit. And when selecting camouflage, it's like anything else, picking the right colors. What's the color of a turkey? Black. The heads are red, blue, white. So you never want to wear something that's gonna mimic or somebody mistaking you for a turkey. So here's the jacket. You can slip that on, see what you got the camouflage on.
It's like putting on the green coat at the Masters almost, huh?
That's right. Almost better. Turkey hunting's much better than playing golf. So one of my favorites is a slate call. Once you find that sweet spot, it's pretty easy to use, but so it's
that sounds
that's got a nice
the closest to me.
Right, that's you want to do circles with it. Let me get another one out here.
There we go. My bird's got a little laryngitis or something. Yeah. You should probably let a rough life.
Right, that's right. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have some action. We'll get them gobbling. You never know. It may be a quiet morning, but hopefully they're gobbling, and you can feel the full experience of why we turkey hunt.
So if we've got an open shot, go right away, but sometimes you gotta wait a little bit.
Right.
Okay.
Cheer the gobble.
Yeah.
So they're gobbling on roost. They'll gobble in the tree, but they'll also, once they hit the ground, they'll gobble too. So it's hard to tell if they're in a tree or on the ground, but we'll be able to tell if they're getting closer. So you just gobble again. Once they separate, they're together now. Once they separate, do you have a shot? Good. Gotta get him with his head up. Okay, here we go. You can. Just to let you know that's your first bird. doesn't happen that easy. That's the quickest
That's
I've...
beginner's luck, huh?
We ain't letting that get away.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Use your fingers too. All right, we got our notch, so we're good. Now once we get back up to the house, we'll call it in. Shove the bird in this bag. Get his wing in there. So we got him tied up. Got it, you put it over your shoulder. There, and like a backpack. You know, you're orange and you walk out of the woods, we've already harvested our birds, so we're not concerned about other birds. So it was a successful hunt. We bagged a bird.
Pretty fun.
So we got ducks, we got deer, now we got turkey. So what do you think?
You know, I think I like the turkey out of the best. They're all fun, but this was a good time though. You know, your dad was calling them in for us, so, you know, kind of a team effort. It was really cool to just kind of watch it all play out in front of you and know that you got to be quiet and you got to be still because you don't want to blow it. When you get that close, it's like, you know, you feel your heart pounding. It's like, okay, just you got to settle down and wait. So, yeah, it was fun.